Yeah, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. What's up? Good, Poppy Clock, really good in the hood. It's your man Theo Butler. Welcome to another exciting episode. I ain't saying, I'm just saying with the Rock with Me Nation comic book review. Y'all see what we got going on? Yeah, y'all see that? Yep. That look nice, don't it? Yeah. Black Panther, The Man Without Fear, issue 523.1. Yeah, I know I'm slacking. I'm slacking on the pimping and everything like that. But it's brought to us by David Liss. Yeah. Brought to us by Mr. David Liss. We're going to go ahead and get off into this thing. I done stalled y'all off long enough. Let's go ahead and crack this puppy on open. We open our story with T'Challa. Before we begin, y'all go ahead and hit that like button. Yeah. Before I forget, hit that like button, share, make sure you leave a comment and everything like that. Because once we get into it, my voice, you're going to forget. You're going to forget. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. That's it. Let's go. We open up our story with T'Challa still filling in for Daredevil in Hell's Kitchen. This specific case involves him, Detective Kurtz, and another homicide victim, not to be confused with the homicides from before. Because we know who was doing that. Yeah. Copycat is what we got going on in this particular situation. No, this latest victim, as the last two are all women, all deleted at about 10 p.m. with the white scarf. Definitely not what the other victims had going on. You know, not for nothing, but the irony surrounding this story, considering the time frame we're in with this character. This character being T'Challa. Very ironic. Turns out the victim is someone T'Challa just recently saved, as were the other two. Yeah. While trying to compare notes, somehow T'Challa gets blamed for the deletion of the said victim. T'Challa goes into full detective mode as Detective Kurtz explains to him he's not a deputy. T'Challa ain't a deputy. He ain't gonna deputize him either. So they gotta come to some mutual understanding. Before things go from bad to worse, y'all see this right here. The two men step outside. Yeah. That's what men do. They step outside. Thank Bast for the night air. 45 minutes later, T'Challa and Sophia are coming up with a plan to catch the killer, whom he's pretty sure he knows. Can I say I like Sophia as a character? Can I say that? She comes in, right? She come in. David Liss brings her in. She comes in looking for a low-profile job because of her previous history, which makes sense, right? She's prior service, so her abilities serve to help T'Challa are believable. Yeah, it's believable. She has a distinctive personality. She's not written as a love interest nor a potential love interest. But you, as the reader, you can see she's compatible with it. Absolutely. And you know he's with Aurora. Right, cool. All of that said, why hasn't she been used again? She right there in Hell's Kitchen. Right there. This is an interesting side character that, if used properly, will only serve to make the primary character more interesting. Right. Anyways, back to our story. 8:45 p.m. the next night, T'Challa and Sophia pull up on the next victim and tell her she was about to be a victim, which causes her to act like a victim. Right on time, the perp pulls up, and this is when our perp is revealed. Some of us already knew who this was, but yeah, that's who that is. Yeah, it's Hunter, T'Challa's older brother, aka the White Wolf. Not the. Right, the White Wolf. What's the date of this comic book again? September 28, 2011. Interesting. It's crazy. Anyone remember the Genus saying anything about Hunter back then? Have the Genus mentioned Hunter today? I said it was ironic considering what was going on in this story. Now let's address Hunter and the Hatut Zeraze. David Liss, as well as anyone else who have written them, has always written them with the leader. Those leaders have included Ndozi, T'Chaka, Sion, Hunter, Achilles, and yes, even T'Challa. Yeah. Let me use Achilles since he was used by multiple writers. The Hatut were not written in a negative light with him as their leader until Jonathan Ridley came along. Before him, the last Black Panther writer to convey them in such a way was Priest, and even he was only referring to Hunter as being the butthole. He wasn't talking about the entire Hatut. It was Hunter. Anyways, they think they have Hunter. They don't. They may not be blood brothers, but foot brothers? Yeah, Hunter and T'Challa are definitely foot brothers. Well, Hunter snatches up Sophia, warning everyone to stay back, which was T'Challa's plan all along. His plan discovered, Hunter's plan. He deletes Sophia and changes into his costume alien. Yeah, We got Hunter at the house. I say we have our version of Hunter, the white wolf, at the house. Yeah, that's what we got. Anyway, yeah, like I said, we got Hunter at the house. Here comes T'Challa. Right. Did y'all know that Loki is the adopted brother of Thor? Like Hunter is I guess I should say Hunter is the adopted brother of T'Challa. Like, and it starts with a T. Name starts with a T. As Loki is the adopted brother of Thor, which also starts with a T. Christopher Priest actually created Hunter to be T'Challa's Loki. Free game. Free game. And I believe you're gonna be fair, right? Give folks credit. If you can constructively criticize, you can give a compliment. Safe to say, I like Hunter. I don't. Back to the story. As a typical bad guy, though, Hunter suffers from arrogance, which allows Sophia to have picked his pockets without him knowing. That's why she's still, they've been 2 steps ahead of Buddy the whole. Also, I think it's important to point out, T'Challa is telling Hunter he is no longer welcome in Wakanda. Not the Hatut Zadaze. He's saying you, him. Yeah, which some have falsely claimed. You know what colonization is? Do we really know what colonization is? Taking your beliefs from your society and or culture and overriding somebody else's with it. Yeah. You don't have to be of a different race of people to do that. You don't. You just have to be different. I've come to realize that more than a little bit in the past few weeks. Fight's over though. The fight is over. Crime solved. Detective Kurtz tells T'Challa that Hunter is his problem, not mine. That ain't got nothing to do with the NYPD. Y'all got that. Y'all got that. And that's pretty much it. My thoughts on the comic. Like I said, it was ironic. All things considered, if you think about what Hunter was talking about, he feels like he should be the king of Wakanda, the rightful king of Wakanda. Think about it. Ironic considering what we got going on right now. Ironic considering Hunter felt like that back in 2011. Nobody said anything? Yeah, Hunter felt like that back in 2011. And nobody said, did we ever get a comic book with Hunter? Like, I don't think Hunter ever got a big splash page like ketchup bottle. Y'all like, Theo, you being paid. No, the dude sit right here. This is, damn, he been sitting here since 2011. and folks want to act brand. That tells me every damn thing I need to know. If you acting brand new in 2025 about the possibility of a white Black Panther, damn, you a Johnny come lately. And you're not a true fan. You're a true troll. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Listen, let me know what your thoughts are. We gonna continue this run. Yeah, we picking it back up and everything like that. We gonna coming up next. It starts Black Panther, the Man Without Fear. Yeah, that's what comes up directly after this. That said, hit the like button if you haven't already done so. Let me know what your comments are. We can agree to disagree. That's okay. We can agree to disagree, but be constructive, be respectful. Share the video. Share the video and everything like that. Like I said, hit that, subscribe to the channel. We got Absolute Green Lantern issue 3 coming your way later on today, and we might even have a live. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Don Cornelius, Chadwick Boseman. Meantime, between time next time, love, peace, and so yeah.